part 2 for you. Okay, using this beautiful deck. This is a true tarot deck. Okay, let's see what we need to know about what we learned from part 1. Part 1 says you're struggling, having trouble keeping the faith, trusting, especially regarding finances and communication from karmics. You're having trouble believing that you are the High Priestess. And you're dealing with someone from your past. As a matter of fact, all of these emotions are very well, could be, they're sending to you how they're feeling. Okay, this may not actually be your circumstances, but they are causing you to feel like this is your heartache. Look at these beautiful pictures on here. Okay, you need to step into the energy of a Queen of Swords. Mental clarity, they said. And know what you're growing. Like, look what you're planning and creating. And sunflowers are so significant. Seashells and beaches as well, I keep seeing. Okay. Just abundance. You have abundance coming in. You are abundance, they're saying. The Hierophant. It's interesting how the first part of this message started in your feminine receiving energy, but when they started saying remember who you are, it switched to your male energy, your decisions, your creating energy. Well, they always say creating is feminine, but I'm talking about like that decisiveness. The I know who I am, I know what I'm capable of. More so than receiving, it's you need to get back to being clear in your own value and being clear of what your own emotions are. I think this is a lot more emotional based right now, because they're saying you're an emperor, okay? But these are your emotions coming out, like things aren't working out. 6 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles, like you feel like you're not getting your harvest and you feel like you're not able to share with people, right? You are supposed to be a 2 of Pentacles. You're supposed to be balanced between your feminine and your masculine sides, but also balanced in your finances, and you are. Until you allow yourself to get caught up in the energies around you that make you feel like you're less than, that are making you feel like you're not good enough. But this isn't who you are. And when you're not having to deal with this person, you don't think that for a second. You don't believe that at all. That's not who you are. This is where you normally are. Okay? At peace, balance, calm, enjoying your life. Okay? Also, Hermit. Like, you have no issue going into Hermit mode, they said. You have no issue reflecting, thinking, planning, changing. Like, you're willing to change. Unlike most people who stick to the same things, who fight when they're told that something needs to change. That's not who you are. You, Queen of Swords again, you stand in your decisions and your willingness to grow, and that's what changes everything for you. Eight of Swords, I love this interpretation of it. Like the reflection, right, of where you've come from, where you've been, and that you're not there anymore. Okay, you do need to spend some time realizing you are not your past. You are not this person who's bothering you. You are not these negative people around you. And it's kind of keeping you feeling like staying up at night, not having peace. You need to get to the point where what is going on around you, circulating around you, is not impacting you. Okay? Because you're the Empress. They're saying you have a decision here. And it's interesting because that decision isn't just what happens next. How do you want your justice? Do you want justice? Because these people messing with your energy, putting hexes on you, doing black magic, or even just being a force against you, is preventing you from what you're supposed to be getting. But all of the cards say that you have the power to decide what happens to you. You are able to manifest, you're able to decide, you're able to call judgment. So what do you want to happen? Because for some reason you've allowed them to stay around. Do you want them back? Do you want them gone? Are you responding in a way that sends them away? Is your energy allowing the nonsense to continue? Okay? You need to make a decision. You're at the crossroads. Knight of Wands. Cute little doggy. Where are you going? What will make you move forward away from this person so that you can move into the path you want? Into the journey you want? Because you should be stable. 3 of Pentacles. Stable in your finances. 2 of Wands. Stable in your emotions and your intentions. You're not supposed to be a Page of Pentacles. This other person, these other people around you are not supposed to be pages either. But they're still choosing it. Knight of Pentacles. What will be a decision that helps you move forward with your finances and what you're building? There's a strong emphasis here on what do you want so you can move forward. Once you know what you want, you'll be in that King of Swords energy. I really like that one a lot. The eagle might be significant, but I don't know. I just really like that picture. Once you know what would help you move forward and you can verbalize it, that's when you're going to move into your next reality. And that's when that other person is going to start dropping out of your reality. The universe is going to bring you an opportunity or finances or something to build once you can verbalize it. Because then you're going to be in your Queen of Wands energy. Where you know who you are, you know what you want, time for us to manifest and move forward. Okay? You will also be in your King of Cups, or you will be receiving a King of Cups, someone to help pour into you. Okay? The king is pouring into his community as well. Okay? He's taking care of everyone around him. Queen of Cups. This person is going to be there to help you learn how to be a Queen of Cups. Okay? No more of this craziness. No more of this chaos around you. This feeling like things are out of control or you don't know what's happening. No more of that. Okay? That's your past talking, not your future. You need to move forward out of your Page energy. You need to move forward into planning, creating, making decisions. Okay? They're saying you've been patient long enough with these people. It's almost, it's strongly giving set boundaries and send in angels for backup. That's what they're saying. This person has injured you, stabbed you in the back enough times. These people, it's more than one for most of you. Okay? And every time they do something, every time they mess with your energy, or you get a message, or you hear about them, you go back to being a page instead of a king or queen. You're letting their decisions and their chaos impact how you behave. And that's what they're saying you need to stop being patient about. They don't get access to you anymore. Okay? So that is where we are going to end this now. Actually, I'm going to end it here. Again, these 2 cards coming out. Walk away from the chaos. Make the decision to make the journey you need to make, because you need to be done with their nonsense. Okay? Drop it in the comments. Walking away. Done with the nonsense. Setting boundaries. Whatever you wanted to say. Drop it in the comments. King of Cups just fell. But it didn't fall all the way. Which is an interesting sign to me. Because instead of it falling all the way, it was like they're trying to get you down. They're trying to bring you back down to page level. Impulsive, childish, reactive. But you're not there anymore. Because you've taken so much time to heal. these last steps are just going to be boundaries. They're just going to be, what do you allow to affect you? Is it something you can control or change? And that's the end of it. Okay? You're almost there. They have not knocked you completely off, and you know that. So, next steps. Be able to state exactly what you want, and then make sure everything else lines up with it, especially regarding your finances and emotions. Make sure every decision you have moving forward lines up with that, and that will get you out of this energy. You've got this.